Cause all in, he got the headset and everything on right now. He is playing Madden, cuz he is playing Madden.
I'm finna knock out these. Hey, I'm finna knock out this game real quick, and then I'm finna switch over.
Yeah, the original right
Yeah. Let me knock this out real fast, cause I've been having him. I had him waiting all day, bro. So I'm finna knock this out real fast. All right, I'll switch over as soon as it's done. All right.
With the Denver Broncos. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Here's Robinson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Oh shit, I got Travis this game, boy. About fucking time, man. That nigga was hurt last game, got my ass busted. I don't want to talk about it. Thanks for tuning in, stream. Everybody that's joining right now, y'all go ahead. Drop a follow, drop a like. Oh yeah.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Running out of the gun with Etienne. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
That's okay, we're making progress.
This defense for the Broncos, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Kenny Young drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos.
I forgot about that shit.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake. Bridgewater. He finds his man. Complete. It's Beck. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage? Second and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Here's Gordon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
It's over there somewhere.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Josh Allen able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
You got it.
And from down in Miami, an update. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Yeah,
the Dolphins, they're out to an early lead over the Bills. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Blitz coming.
Bro,
down he
they
goes.
cannot fuck.
The sack there by Bradley
has to
Chubb.
change this fucking
Bradley Chubb
league.
continues to round it.
Damn, I wish I could
Remember,
start
he
this
had knee
shit
surgery in 2019 and followed that up with 8 sacks in 2020, continuing to ascend
This boy
in the
is gonna get
NFL.
him demolished. I don't even know what play that could.
And looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd
Damn,
and 9.
6 DBs.
Now Lawrence. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
We'll get it back.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. That's
Ooh, Campbell, come on now.
Touchdown. Cortland Sutton. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's Robinson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
No fucking blocking.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in,
damn,
everyone
boy.
has
You gonna
matchups
hit them like that?
better than others, where they think they have an advantage.
Damn,
Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. And
Get the fuck
out
of here, bro.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
No.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, we talking so much shit, boy.
Here's a give to Etienne. And fights through one man. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
My bad, I gotta hit pause real quick, man, because somebody ain't in that's supposed to be in. There we go. I'm ready.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll run here with Etienne. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Shit, I could have just let that last second go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. Trucks over him, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They'll run with Etienne, and he'll be stopped
how you
up
feel?
after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. A handoff for Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And that'll set them back 5. They go play action. Bridgewater. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. There on the stop was Tyson Campbell, first pick of the 2nd round back in April. 2nd down at 5. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. On the counter, here's Gordon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. This is Gordon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's Robinson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, Etienne, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. 1st down and more, Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 107 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. They go play action with Lawrence. On the move to his left. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Lawrence to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And all the way down to the 26. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Gordon, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4, 2nd and 6.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And the Jags will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Check.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Going for it, here's ETN.
My
and
gosh.
they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
Good.
Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's a surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped. And they got it done on that play.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Bridgewater. This one swung out to Williams.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Play action now. Bridgewater. Now he's flushed down left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Bridgewater now. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And a run like that shouldn't surprise anyone who's ever seen Javonte Williams play. Compact, strong, physical runner. He ran for 1,000 yards at North Carolina last year. In fact, it was over 1,100 and 19 touchdowns in addition. And that's despite sharing the backfield with another 1,000-yard rusher, Michael Carter, who was taken in the 4th round by the Jets. Najee Harris and Travis Etienne were taking over him, but many thought that Javonte Williams might be the best back in the draft.
2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Bridgewater. That's caught left side by Judy.
And the Broncos expected big things out of Jerry Jeudy, their #1 pick in 2020. But he really had to make a jump with the injury to Cortland Sutton. Almost 900 yards last year. A nice grab there.
On 1st down, Gordon. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Bro.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
All that flipping plays to freeze the defense shit, bro, that shit whack as hell. You can take that shit to another league, bro.
And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's Robinson.
You know what? Why don't you just start over?
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run with Etienne. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
And that's why you spend a 1st-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Etienne. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run. It's Etienne. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. A give, running right, Etienne. A 1st down and more, Etienne. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Touchdown! Travis Etienne with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jags are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. 1st down, Bridgewater. He completes this to Sutton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
And unfortunately, in 2020, in the season opener, Cortland Sutton tore his ACL. But remember, over 1,100 yards in 2019, his future is still awfully bright.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
Bro, what did you do? Oh, yeah, you really got to go, fam. You turning on that cell clock in a close game like this, fam?
It'll be back at the 36. That's a heck of an effort.
It's 4 fucking minutes left, bro. Hell no. You crazy as hell. We don't play like that, man.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. fake. Bridgewater. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Bridgewater. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Bridgewater to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And some room to roam now. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really
It don't even matter, bro. This ain't the league for you, bro. We don't turn the motherfucking Excel clock on tie game with 4 minutes left. It don't matter. It's your last game with us, bro. That's the most bitch-made shit I ever seen.
One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, But still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They could pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's Robinson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Draymond Jones in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. A final shot now for Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it's never easy to come into Denver to win. You think all you have to deal with the altitude, but they got the job done.
Well, there's a reason Olympic athletes train nearby. All right, they've got a terrific training center in Colorado Springs. You train at the altitude, the lungs expand, you go down to the regular, oh my goodness, they can go all day. And in fact, a lot of visiting teams, when you visit Denver, you know it's printed in your locker room? Welcome to the Mile High City. The air is rare. They get in your head that way.
So for the Broncos, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.